Hello, my name is Zach Sigafus. I'm in the Central Europe and Russia group, and I'll be doing my report on the Czech Republic. I'll start with location. It's located in the center of Europe, commonly referred to as the heart of Europe. You'll see that it is bordered by Germany, Poland, Austria, and Slovakia, and the capital of the Czech Republic is Prague. The Czech flag is hung up horizontally and consists of three colors, red, white, and blue. You can see the blue triangle on the left with the white on top, red on the bottom. These three colors offer a brief history about the Czech Republic. Three founding nations here were Bohemia, Moravia, and Silesia, and they're still kept with heritage in the flag. The population of the Czech Republic is similar to Austria. It has 10.52 million inhabitants currently. This is a poll taken in 2014. The majority demographic of the population consists of 63% Czech and 36% German citizens. You'll also see with the chart on the screen that there is a roughly average separation in the sex between male and female population. The government of the Czech Republic is a democracy. It is run under the Prime Minister and the President. Like I said before, the democratic nation consists of the executive, judicial, and legislative branches. The big difference between the Czech and the US is that the president is the head of state, where the prime minister is the head of government, so it's splitting it in two. The growing land of the Czech Republic is quite vast. It's very green and very oxidized. So you'll see that the main crops that grow would be wheat, barley, hops, and maize. Because the main crops that grow consist of wheat, barley, beer is something that would commonly be brewed there. You'd see a lot of pastas, grains, and starches. You'll also see some history behind common meals and diets due to the people and the immigration that came years ago. The animals that roam there are quite boring. They just eat grass, they don't run much, which means their meats will be fattier. You'll probably see more saturated and trans fat. The climates there are usually warm in the summer and the spring, have a lot of sunlight on the land, and the winters get very cold. There's also other cattle and wildlife there, but this is not the majority of the meat selection native. Here you can see some meals offered. On the left you can see roast duck, roast pork, and some sausage. In the middle you can see a Vienna-style beef goulash, and on the right you can see a local beer, a Pilsner made there. So overall, you can see there's a nice balance of proteins and fats and starches in the standard meals provided, and they get multiple sources of meats and wheats. They can get it from potatoes and corn, they can get it from the pigs, they can get it from the sheep. But since the Czech Republic is in the middle of Europe, if they needed anything else or if they wanted to spread it out, globalization would be very simple. However, there are not many fruits found there. If they could bring more fruits in, this would provide a better and more natural balance of vitamins, and it would help their inner organs digest better. It would help colons function better. It would also give some better digestive fibers to them. Natives would experience more heart troubles and artery blockage because of the meat they eat there. Since the pork is so high in the saturated and trans fat, there's a lot more risk for things like heart disease. Compared to the US, you can see similarities with the meats offered in the styles of meals. You'll often see it served with beer as well. We also share a similar pattern in the country. We wake up in the morning, we have our breakfast, then we go to work, we take a break, and then we eat our lunch. And then when we're done with our day, the sun will go down and we'll have our last meal. Here are the references to the rest of it and my works cited page. I really enjoyed going over this country. I'm like an 8th Czech, so it was nice to see the kind of things that the country did before. I really enjoyed the presentation, and I hope you enjoyed it too.